Math, Number System.
Chapter 1. Number System. Complex numbers are also referred to as imaginary numbers. They cannot be represented on the number line. The general form in which a complex number is written as x plus iy, where x and y are the real numbers and I is the imaginary number and its value is square root minus 1. In real number system, square root of negative numbers does not exist, which puts a constraint in the solution of certain equations, such as x squared plus 7 is equal to 0. Hence, the imaginary numbers find a place in the number system. Natural numbers are a set of all non-fractional numbers from 1 to infinity. Natural numbers are denoted by n. The set n would have the elements 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Whole numbers are the set of all natural numbers and 0. Whole numbers are denoted by w.
Integers is a set of all non-fractional numbers lying between minus infinity and plus infinity.
Note that 0 is neither positive nor a negative integer.
Integers are denoted by I or Z.
Rational number is a number that can be expressed in the form of p by q, where q is not equal to 0. Where p and q are integers, then the number is the rational number. All integers such as 2, minus 3 are also rational numbers because they can be expressed as 2 by 1 and minus 3 by 1 respectively. Conversions of fractions into decimals and vice versa. Take a fraction like 9 by 5. It can be converted into a decimal representation by dividing 9 by 5. Therefore, 9 by 5 is equal to 1.8. So conversely, 1.8 is equivalent to 9 by 5 since 1.8 can be written as 18 by 10 is equal to 9 by 5. Rational numbers when converted into decimal form can be either recurring and non-terminating or a terminating decimal. Terminating decimal is equal to 1.8, non-terminating and recurring is equal to 2.636363.
Irrational numbers are numbers which cannot be expressed in p by q form. Q is not equal to 0. Are irrational numbers. Put differently, the numbers which are non-recurring as well as non-terminating type of decimals are called irrational numbers.
For example, square root 2, 3 square root, etc. are all irrational numbers. There are infinite number of natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers and irrational numbers. Fractions are primarily of 5 types. Proper fractions. Numerator is less than denominator. Improper fractions. Numerator is more than denominator. Mixed fractions. Consists of integral as well as the fractional part. Compound. A fraction of a fraction. Complex. A complicated combination of a type of fractions as indicated below. Category fractions comes a type of fraction called continued fraction. The fraction in the following problem is an example of a continued fraction.
Even numbers. All numbers that are divisible by 2 are called even numbers. The numbers would end in one of the following digits: 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. Even numbers are denoted by the expression 2z, where z is an integer. 0 is not considered an even number. Odd numbers. All numbers that are not divisible by 2 are called odd numbers. Odd numbers are denoted by the general expression 2z plus 1.
Identifying prime numbers. For small numbers, the numbers can be checked by actual division. But for large numbers like, say, 257, there is an alternate method. Step 1. Find the appropriate square root of the given numbers, that is 16. Step 2. Check if any prime number from 2 to 16 divides 257. The prime numbers from 2 to 16 are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 and 13. Since none of these numbers divide 257 exactly, 257 must be prime number. This is applicable for any number. Factors and factorization. A number which has at least 3 distinct factors is called a composite number. Factors are those numbers that completely divide the composite number. For example, the factors of a composite number 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. Multiple of a number is the number obtained by multiplying the given number by any natural number. For example, multiples of 12 are 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, so on. Factorization is the process of splitting any number into the form where it is expressed only in terms of the most basic prime factors. For example, 12 is equal to 2 square into 3 to the power of 1. 12 is expressed in the factorized form in terms of its basic prime factors. This is the factorized form of 12.
LCM and HCF.
Chapter 2. LCM, least common multiples, and HCF, highest common factor. The concept of LCM would find a wide application in a lot of problems. This is an important concept used to simplify many problems. We shall see the applications of this concept too in this chapter. It shall keep reappearing often in problems. LCM or HCF can be found for integers, fractions, polynomials or decimals. As the name suggests, LCM is the smallest positive number which is the multiple of each of the given numbers. Similarly, HCF or GCD is the largest factor of the given set of numbers. Factorization method. Above discussed method is tedious for determining the LCM or HCF of large numbers or more than 2 numbers. In this method, each of the numbers is factorized as explained below. Important result. If two numbers A and B are given and their LCM and HCF are I and H respectively, then I and H is equal to A into B. That is, product of LCM and HCF of two numbers is equal to product of numbers themselves.